Hey everyone, hello to you, the person watching. I'm almost fresh off of a moment of exercise, so I'm a little bit shiny, a little bit sweaty, a little bit flustered. Today is a full moon, I beg your pardon, and I have been getting all kinds of ascension symptoms and surely symptoms for other things. I've been feeling physically insane, exhausted, but maybe it's just me making it up. Probably is. Just facing a lot of shadows. It's a very intense full moon. This one is in Cancer in tropical astrology and Gemini in sidereal. I like to mention both to respect both, but in all honesty, I only use tropical. Welcome to your timeless reading. Thank you for being present for that initial yappery. I felt called to do this in this way. So, firstly, I felt called to do this reading. I'm going to list the characteristics of the person that I assume I'm reading for. I've felt since before starting this reading that your name probably starts with an N or has an N in the first three letters. I get the sense that I'm reading for a woman or someone who is protected, heavily protected by a feminine angel, so much so that they're feminine. So even if you're a man, you're someone who does his nails and takes care of his skin. Should you have a beard, you do that. You do actual maintenance on your beauty and on beauty in your life. So you like beautiful things too. But you know that you have a very specific enjoyment for it. I'm reading for someone with that kind of archetype within them. I can already feel that it's likely because of the fact that you will begin, sorry if the sound is, you will begin to yes, I mean, it will be on a feeling level, but it's more on like a physical manifestation level, which is to say that your abundance is coming. As part of the message of this video, your abundance is coming, and it is coming in a way to you that you may never have experienced before. Lots of new experiences. I'm always reading about this kind of energy, especially since 2025 started. There's just so much newness in the air. So I think before the blessings can come, you may or may not be in the state where you feel like the blessings are taking long and you're finding it difficult to be grateful for the things that you have, to be grateful for your circumstances. Granted, maybe they are very difficult. They're deep trenches, It may be difficult to be grateful for anything with what you're facing currently, but I really love the illustration of this card for how it depicts what you are perceivedly missing. The back looks so beautiful and it's running water, birds, a gorgeous sky. It depicts abundance in my opinion, a very real way. So try to pay attention to the little joys in your life. Do gratitude lists. Even if, it may be that like I'd mentioned, it may be difficult for you to tap into all of that energy right now, but try to physically do it. Take a pen and a paper and write down 3 things that you're grateful for every morning and verbalize it and follow it through with a thank you, thank you, thank you, so that you lock in. Because it's going to have to be your work. Everything you want is already yours. It's just a matter of clearing all of the gunk that's in the way for you to get to it, for it to get to you. That's how much everything you want is yours. I'm sorry I feel called to extend a hand for what it is that you may be experiencing emotionally. Note how in this card the background is very dark, scary, dingy. This speaks of intense emotion and sitting with it, accepting that you are someone who feels a lot and perhaps not really using it as your superpower, but respecting that part of yourself, honoring it, giving yourself time to grieve, and showing up as your honest self. So in conversation, if a feeling comes up, you want to verbalize it, you want to talk about it. Hopefully you're in a safe space. Talk about it. Be yourself. And cry when you need to cry. You may be in a season where you're crying a lot more than you usually do. There's nothing wrong with you at all. You definitely don't need to see someone if that's something you've ever thought about. You just need to keep crying, keep purging all of this emotion out. I'm getting the image of a ring. Very random. I guess that's another indicator of whether or not this reading is for you. If I don't know, like I'd mentioned before, if you're someone who likes jewelry, pretty random. But I'm obviously getting commitment, marriage, that maybe you're someone who wants that. Maybe you are in a lonely period of your life and you're in a lonely period of your life and you're possibly watching this with the intent of finding out when that loneliness will end. It's yours. It's your choice to decide. And I really appreciate the description of this card, so I'm going to find the interpretation, but specifically the story that it takes you through. And I know that something like life's what you make it, so you have to make it right. It's your call. The ball is in your court. I know that hearing something like that in moments of loneliness is really not ideal to hear, but it is both fortunately and unfortunately the truth. So the card is the Two of Discs. Traditionally, this card is seen as changes, travel, or juggling aspects of life. Here, it could indicate energy fields or chakras, or a situation that subjects you to great pressures, something that strips away all superficiality, not a situation you can control. However, although the force field is mesmeric, you have a free choice as to whether to take it on board. There are no guarantees. The exposure to such energy could crush you, but the heart-shaped pattern at the top hints that if you do choose to walk through, something such as love will sustain you. Interpretation, certainties and uncertainties, stress, pressure, choices, working with body energies, deciding whether to take an uncertain path, embracing the unknown, a compelling mesmeric urge in life that is in danger of becoming slightly addictive. So you may be in a period of deep contemplation. You may have spent a lot of time in deep contemplation, possibly a little bit depressed, melancholic. A gratitude list and keeping it up consistently for 7 days, I promise you, will change the way you feel. You will feel different. And added points for writing your gratitude list and reading it in the mirror and embodying the physical presence of gratitude in the mirror. You will change. You will change. You will change. 7 days, 21 days, you're a completely different person. 21 days. I think I've mentioned this before in other videos that it takes 21 days. I'm sure it is 21 days for you to pick up a habit and to change like the wiring in your brain. I'll pull one card as a way forward, as a suggestion to how you can move forward. And that really came out, that wasted no time. I'm sure you heard. I literally just, I just whoop. So I love it. I love it when the universe is like loud. This is very obvious. I hope that you listen and take heed of what you are being instructed to do. And it's so good. It's so good. I want to decide whether or not it's okay. This is the way forward, as suggested by the moment, the energy of the moment that brought you here to watch this video. This is what you're being told to do. Just by the way, this is important. The Nine of Discs is traditionally considered to be the card of success well earned, gracious living, physical well-being, and a pleasurable, sensuous delight in life. You might pick up a sensation of peace, of being at home, in our body, in life, in the land, and the ability to appreciate what has been given to us without constantly wanting more. The ability to appreciate what has been given without constantly wanting more. There could be a sense that true wealth comes from within. The darker side of the card is an over-concern with material matters, vanity, and arrogance, and success gained not through our own efforts, but at the expense of others. So I suppose that ties into the energy that I felt about you, the person watching, breaking the fourth wall in my mind as well, regarding your like for material, for beauty, rather. Yeah. I think I can't say anything more because I don't want to add layers to however it is that you understand it. It feels very personal to you. And I understand that in itself, so I don't need to say more. So the interpretation is a marriage of material success and spiritual values, conscious abundance, sensuous enjoyment of life, an ability to live in the moment, as well as enjoying a successful career, being alive. Love that. And this morning I actually pulled that energy. I'll insert the image of it somewhere here. I pulled the energy of exactly this, that this is all we need to do. This is all that's expected of us. Timelessly, no matter when it is that you're watching this video, no matter who you are, honestly. But yeah. Collectively, we are all just really, it's really necessary for us right now in this day and age to find the true frequency of how it is that you enjoy your life and take it on and take it for yourself and own it and be yourself. And within being yourself, just, try to be as joyful and as possible, with the crown and the attire, right? Did I use that word right? Oh my God. With the crown and the clothing and the fruit, the image itself, it really represents abundance. So I can actually say intuitively, you need to watch our posture, take deep breaths, keep imagining ourselves, speak good on ourselves only. Don't ever speak nonsense on yourself. Don't ever speak your fears. Don't utter them. Power of the tongue. And take care of your body. Eat healthy. Try to exercise and move. And try to live as the rich, abundant version of you that you would be right now. Yeah. Yeah.